This video is presented by the EA Creator Network. I have received some of the Sims 4 packs for free. Thank you to the EA Creator Network. Hello everyone, JSimLady here. Welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. This is a base game only build. However, yes, it is built in preparation for the new expansion pack that is coming out in March, Business and Hobbies, or Hobbies and Business, or whatever it's called. It's got some kind of weird name that doesn't really accurately describe the pack, at least as of yet. We have to see the gameplay stream before we can really get a feel for it, and maybe we'll understand it better after that. But yeah, it was built in preparation for that. It is a base game only build though, so you can literally use it with any pack or any combination of packs. There is a sort of public community space downstairs, but then the upper two floors are a big two-story family home. There's a nice big backyard with a pool and kids area and all sorts of things. Like, this is truly a multifunctional lot, and it fits in with a really nice sort of modern-ish downtown area, either here in Newcrest or in Willow Creek or whatever. Imagine like a sort of modern library next door, and if you have dine out, a restaurant on the other side or whatever, you know. So I tried to kind of make it with that in mind, but keeping it base game. You can lock all gates and doors that go to what you would consider private family areas and allow only household members. And then you can use the commercial, community, public space downstairs in the front for any number of things. Even if you only have base game, you can still use it to host events or just invite a bunch of Sims over and do whatever. In this case, I made it a woodworking space because I never play with the woodworking bench. I think I might have played with it for a few minutes one time, and I may have included it in like 2 builds that I can remember of. But if you have seasons, you can use the, is it seasons that comes with the flower arranging table? I think it's seasons. Maybe it's get to work. I don't remember. But, you know, wherever the flower arranging table came from, you can use it for that instead. Or when the new pack comes out, if you get that one, you can change it out for pottery. Or, you know, whatever. If you have crystal creations, you can change it out for jewelry making. Whatever, you know. You can also just clear out the shelves and tables and things and just turn it into a party room if you want. Whatever you want to do with that public commercial area, it's doable even in base game or with any combination of packs that you have, basically. But yes, it was meant to go with the new pack that's coming out in March 6th, I think. And I do plan on having a version of this in the all packs save file as well. In fact, it'll be this lot. If you remember when they redid the townie homes for the base game, I went through the Spencer Kim Lewis house, and I didn't really do a ton of remodeling. I did some, but I mostly just did a bunch of redecorating to include all of the packs for the all pack save file. Yeah, that's what I plan on doing with this lot as well. Now that it's purely base game, you can go through and add whatever you want from whatever packs or trade out base game items for pack items. So I'll do that eventually down the road here, maybe after the new pack comes out, and turn it into a pottery place. And then trade out some of the other furniture and things in the home portion for pack items, and then also put it in the all packs save file, because I really like this building. I actually think that it turned out really nice. And I'm not super great, like I'm getting more comfortable building bigger builds. I try to do it every few builds. I try to build a larger sized build, because typically I just build these little houses, right? And so every few builds or so I do try to do a slightly bigger one. And I'm getting more and more comfortable with it. But the more important thing is that I think I'm getting slightly better at it as I go as well. So I really like this one. I think it turned out nice, and I want to include it in the all packs save file as well. And it gives me some ideas for the all packs save file, but also the base game only save file. For other lots that I can include on either side of it to really make it feel like a bustling downtown area, you know what I mean? Like a modern library and stuff like that. So yeah, it's inspired me to build more. I just wish that for the base game, these lots were slightly narrower and closer together, so we could really build these like downtown area lots really close together. But I don't think they've ever done that in any of the packs for The Sims 4 that I can remember of. There's two lots in Del Sol Valley that are like literally on top, like there's no space between them. And you can sort of build builds that are very close together on that. That's it, though. I don't think there's anywhere else. Maybe I'm forgetting something. Probably I'm forgetting something. But yeah, anyways, that would be my dream. Is to have much, much narrower lots that are like literally touching each other, basically, and you can build the buildings really, really close together. Although a truly multifunctional, multi-purpose lot would also take care of that issue as well. But then we would need bigger, wider lots for that. So, yeah. Did I mention I feel like I kind of went a little bit overboard with the flower boxes a little bit? But I like it because I'm really tired of winter at this point, and I could just really use some warmth and some sunshine and flowers and green grass and all the warm summery stuff. I'm so tired of winter and snow and the frigid cold more than anything else. My body is not doing so well with the cold that we've been having, and I'm just over it now. So yeah, I may have made the flower beds a little overstuffed, but I kind of like it. In other news, I'm hoping, although I'm not super confident in this hope, but I'm hoping the next few weeks go a little bit slower around my house. We still have lots of doctor's appointments and stuff we have to take care of, but there are some things that are a little bit slowing down now, and I'm hoping that gives me the time to get into playing The Sims 1 and 2. I don't know how much I'm actually going to play The Sims 1, because I have played it myself, like not on camera or for a video or anything, but I played it myself a little bit, and I don't like it. The Sims 1 will always hold a special place in my heart because it started my 25-year obsession, but it's a lot harder than I remember it being. I do not remember it being that hard to keep your sim alive and happy and stuff. And I don't know, I've said it before, I tend to get stuck in a certain play style, and maybe I found a certain play style that worked and it wasn't such a struggle, and that's why I got stuck in that one play style because it worked and it wasn't such a struggle. But yeah, I didn't do so well when I was playing it alone myself, and there are lots of things about it I don't like. For the nostalgia purposes, absolutely. Playing it a little bit here and there, absolutely. I would like to do a couple of short playthroughs just for the nostalgia of it, but to play it regularly, I don't know. I don't know, it's a tough game. Not so much in that the game itself is, I don't know how to explain this. It's just really hard to keep your sim happy, is what it is, more than anything else. And I think it's a little too needlessly difficult. Like, sure, The Sims 4 might be a little too easy. It's too easy to get and keep your Sims needs up for the most part, except fun. I always struggle with fun unless I include a television on every lot. But outside of that, it's relatively easy to keep your Sims needs up in The Sims 4, and it's really not in The Sims 1. I think there could be a balance somewhere between those two. Um, but yeah, it's hard to keep their needs up, and I don't have fun with it, if I'm being honest. Not anymore. I think what it is that I've just kind of always been a builder, because when I downloaded the game and started playing it, all I could remember from The Sims 1 was doing a lot of building. A little bit of playing, but a lot of building. So I guess I've just kind of always been mainly just a builder. And so that's why maybe I didn't notice how difficult the game was back then. I don't know. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about half the time, but yeah, I don't have any plans of playing the original Sims regularly is what I'm saying. I would, however, like to do what I guess I would refer to as one complete playthrough with a sim from start until that sim dies or whatever. Of The Sims 2 and The Sims 3, though, I think that could be fun. I mean, I'm willing to attempt it in The Sims 1. It's just not gonna be very fun. You know what I'm saying? So here we are doing the sort of community, public, commercial space of the build. And as you can see, I focused on the woodworking stuff. There's lots of places to display created items there, either for your sim to just have a, like, I guess this could be like a teaching facility type of thing, and your sim can just display the works of the other sims who come in and learn about woodworking. Or if you get the new pack, there are displays that you can actually put the items that you've crafted on and sell them. So you can sell them as well as teaching how to make them. Does that make sense? At least that's what we think and know so far of it. So yeah, that it's focused on and based around woodworking and stuff. But you can easily change that out for pottery with the new pack, or I want to say it's Seasons that has the flower arranging table. You could change it out for that. Jewelry with Crystal Creations. You could make it a club hangout if you have get together. I mean, there are so many different things you can do easily with that space. You can also just purely turn this into a community lot. And yeah, the Sims will go upstairs and stuff or whatever, but you can just, or you can lock off the house area if you want to pretend someone is living there, but there's no one really living there, and just purely turn it into a community lot. That works as well. There's so many different ways you can use this lot because it's base game and it will work with everything, that I can't even think of all the different ways. I'm struggling because I can't even think of all the different combinations of ways you could use this, but really and truly you can. You have to use your imagination a little bit more than it actually being in the game. In other news, I realized that it's been over a month, since I've done any videos for my other two channels. I don't know how so much time got away from me. I know that The Sims kept me busy for a good couple of weeks there with the 25th birthday or anniversary or whatever you want to call it. So that was a pretty wild time. We've had a lot of things going on medically and then with family and stuff as well. So that's kind of been keeping my mind occupied, and I can only focus on so much at a time. Also, I had a video for Disney Dreamlight Valley that required a lot of editing, a lot of editing, and I was kind of avoiding it for a while, trying to keep up with Sims videos, but also just because I just wasn't in the mood to do the editing of that video. It's now done and up on my More JSimLady channel, but I haven't been able to do another video for that channel since I got that one done, and I certainly have not done any Roblox videos either. Roblox is a little bit of a weird one for me. I kind of regret putting it on its own channel, and I kind of wish I would have just stuck it on my More JSimLady channel. I feel like it doesn't really fit there, though. I feel like kind of Roblox has to, if you're going to play Roblox, and certainly if you're going to play multiple different games on Roblox, it needs its own channel, you know what I mean? Because Roblox is not actually a game. It's a hub for a bunch of games, and so it kind of needs its own space. But then also, if you think about it, it is just a bunch of games that is using the Roblox platform as its base. So it could have gone on my More JSimLady channel, I guess. I don't know, but I haven't really played Roblox in a while. My daughter has been working on this really awesome build she's been making in Bloxburg, and so she hasn't really done a ton of anything else. And typically I really only play Roblox if I'm playing with her, or if I'm playing for something to do with her. Like back when I was making Royal High videos, I was doing that because we would run into an issue or we would figure something out and we would want to share it with other people. Most of the time it was stuff we figured other people already knew, but you never know. So we wanted to share our knowledge and whatever with other people, and so that's why I would make those videos. But she's been so focused on this massive build she's been making in Bloxburg lately that she really hasn't truly been playing anything else in Roblox. And of course, school is keeping her busy as well. I don't know if you've been to my channel before or not, but for a couple of years there, we were homeschooling, and so she definitely had more time to play Roblox, which meant that I had more time to make Roblox related videos. But once she went back to school, she didn't, like, back to in-person school, she didn't have as much time to play Roblox anymore, and I went back to focusing on The Sims and stuff, because I've never really played Roblox myself for myself. It's pretty much always just been for the kids, with the kids, and like my daughter and my nieces and whatnot. It's never really been for or about me. It's always been about the kids. So yeah, and that whole long story to say, I don't know if or when I'll be doing many more Roblox videos, or if I'm just gonna shut that channel down and move everything again over to my more JSimLady channel and just have the 2 channels again. That might take some of the load off as well, having only 2 channels instead of 3, because I can easily, I don't know, but yeah, all of that is to say I am slowly getting back into making other videos for more JSimLady, just not JSimLady Plays Roblox. And I'm only talking about that because I'm trying to fill the time of this video. Most people watching my Sims videos probably don't care. Unless you like House Flipper, which hopefully next week I'll have a new episode of House Flipper out as well. I'm gonna try anyways, we'll see. We still have some busy weeks ahead of us, but some things have slowed down a little bit, and so hopefully I will be in a better mindset to do some House Flipper and stuff. I do have one Dreamlight Valley video that I'm going to upload on Tuesday of next week. It's just sitting there. It was waiting for the one that needed to be heavily edited, which is kind of like a speed build video. I was waiting for that to get done. It's just a regular long play episode, so it won't take me much time to watch over it and then export it as an MP4 or whatever it is, and then upload it. So that'll be up on Tuesday. And then after that, on Thursday, will be the next... I just cracked my hand. I'm so sorry if you heard that. The next House Flipper video. I try to stay... Did I say this already? I got a phone call halfway through talking, and now I don't remember what I said. I should have gone back and listened, but I try to stick to a Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule for my Sims videos, and then Tuesday and Thursday for everything from more JSimLady, and then whenever I have a video, I post it on my Roblox channel, except when The Sims is releasing something new or whatever. They usually do like announcements and releases and stuff on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm almost considering if maybe I should change my schedule to Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, because I feel like that would make more sense for the Sims stuff, because they always do their announcements and releases on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Always. It never fails. But I guess that wouldn't really help either, because a lot of the release stuff is multiple days in a row anyways, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, those weeks, then I have Tuesday and Thursday videos for The Sims as well. The only nice thing about more JSimLady is that with the exception of this recent Dreamlight Valley speed build that I did, those are now long play, kind of unedited videos. And so all I have to do is go through and listen to make sure I didn't yell at my dogs or something halfway through the video, because nobody wants to hear me yelling at my dogs. And I don't yell at them very often. It's just they get bored around 2 o'clock p.m. and they get really antsy. Even if I get up and let them out and play fetch with them a little bit or whatever, 2 o'clock in the afternoon rolls around, and no matter what I've done to burn off their energy, they always get antsy. And so they drive me crazy. They're jumping on me and biting at me like play nibbling, not actual biting, and demanding constant attention and everything. It's like, can you guys go away for 2 minutes, please? Kind of yelling at them. Nobody wants to listen to that, though, right? So I have to just go through and make sure nothing like that happened in the middle of the video, just to keep it nice and cohesive. Other times I get phone calls or whatever, and I have to cut those parts out, but really it's like very little to no editing usually I get an hour here, an hour there, where I can just play a game for an hour with no interruptions, so it makes it a lot easier, especially that I don't have to edit them, and I can just put those long plays up over there. Again, other than having to edit that speed build, which I was really dreading, and maybe that really was just the extent of it, because I dreaded editing that speed build and because it took so long. I don't know why it took me a month to get back into making videos for these games. It's weird, because I don't really have to do much. I just have to play the game for an hour and upload, basically. So, yeah, live streaming's been a lot harder, though. You have to be awake, and you have to be cheerful, neither of which I've been lately because I don't sleep anymore. I'm getting like a maximum on good nights of 5 hours of sleep a night, and it is not doing good things to my body and my brain. So you have to be awake, you have to be cheerful, you have to have showered recently, you have to have something to talk about. Live streaming is a lot of work, honestly. So that's been a struggle too. But anyways, we're almost done. This is finally the last room, and then we can get to the walkthrough and see it sort of from the Sims perspective of what the house looks like. And yeah, so that is just the last little bit, and we are pretty much done. Just a couple of decorative pieces. Oh, lamps. Yes, you always need bedside lamps. I forgot about those. But yeah, basically this is done. Unfortunately, my OBS messed up and didn't record the audio, so I'm gonna have to voice over this walkthrough. So we're looking at the outside front of the lot, kind of store-esque, but also store plus apartment. It's really just a big house if you're playing base game. But we have the main entrance for the public area, and then we have the gate entrance for the private family area there. So let's go inside now. And in this door, you have the front public sort of showroom slash workroom space where you can teach, in this case, woodworking, but again, you can change it to any number of things depending on what packs you have. There's also some display areas for the creations that the other Sims you teach can display their stuff on, or you can probably sell stuff. Then a check-in slash cash register desk area, I guess. And then through here we have the office for the owner to kind of conduct, business related stuff. Now, I personally think of the front door as also being the back sliding door slash the gate on the side, But you can also have this door here be the front door, and then you kind of come into this like kind of front room slash front hallway slash entry hallway area, because there's a big coat closet there and a bench for your Sims to sit and put their shoes on. Not that that's something that happens in this game, but you know, that's what this room is kind of supposed to be, an entryway slash mudroom space. So we've got the coat closets there with some decorative shelves there to place things on depending on what game you have, or I mean packs you have. Then we have the private backyard for the family that lives here, a swimming area, cooking and dining area, lounging area, the telescope and all that, then the pathway that leads around to the front, obviously. There's also another door here that leads into that workroom again for the owner, or, you know, employees or whatever. You could also put employee stuff in there if you have employees. Let's go upstairs now. On the second floor here, you enter into the family's dining space. Nice big dining table for entertaining. Lots of space to put all the creations that you make down in your like studio or whatever you want to call it. Put lots of shelf space there for that. Then you have the kitchen over here, big kitchen, lots of space to do stuff. Very I don't know, bland, I guess, but I like having a lot of that shelf space there for anything your sim makes, or for the future kitchen clutter kit that's coming out. This is like a butler's pantry type of thing. Again, we're going to be getting some kitchen clutter in the future, so that's going to be kind of cool. We do have because of the way the stairs had to be set up, we do have a weird 2 entrance thing there for the kitchen. Then a small guest bathroom here, and yes, that is a lot of graphics glitching going on. It gets worse as we go, but there was nothing I could do about it. Then here's the living room, great big giant living room for entertaining. I love these big windows that you can overlook the town in the front. That's probably my favorite area of the whole house there. Then we go back into the dining room, into this little room on the side, which is a toy room, but you can turn it into a guest bedroom if you want. I made it into a fun little toy room for the kids. I think it's really cute and colorful and fun. So we have that. That also looks out over the town in the front, which I think is really cool. And that's why I think it would also make a good guest room as well. Alright, let's head up to the third floor now so we can see the bedroom area, and this is where the graphics glitching gets really bad. Hush, puppy, hush! So we have a makeshift closet area here, and then just some stuff to decorate and take up the hallway. But yeah, not really a closet, but just something to look like extra storage space using kitchen cabinets. Then we have the kids' bathroom here, and nothing special, just a basic kids' bathroom. And this is where the graphics glitching was really starting to annoy me, and there was literally nothing I could do to make it stop. Then we have the nursery here, all pink and colorful, but just a basic nursery for an infant. And then we go down the hall, and we have the big kids' bedroom, blue with dinosaurs. I thought that was pretty cute. I liked that. I like the front-facing windows in there as well. Then we go over to here to the primary bedroom, the parents' bedroom. They have that private patio there that they can use. The kids can come out here too, but it just happens to be the way I set it up. It's through the parents' bedroom, and then they have their own private bathroom, and there you have it. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you enjoy this lot. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.